I have been looking forward to this project for quite some time. I've got a Frontier grapple and I have no third function or diverter valve on this tractor. Well, today that ends. I'm gonna go with you step by step so that, well, we'll learn together. I'll probably make a few mistakes. I think you guys are probably used to that. Stay with me. Let's get to work. Hey, by the way, if you like our content, you like our videos, please give us a thumbs up. That's how YouTube determines who sees our videos, how much they are shown, and adds to the growth of the channel. All right, so what I've done, Artillian comes with some fantastic full color instructions, unlike some of the other manufacturers. I also have elected to, rather than to use their button, which zip ties onto the loader handle, I'm going to use one that's actually integrated, so that may be a little different. To my knowledge, and I've searched, there's only one other YouTuber that has done the installation of a diverter valve on a 2038R. So hopefully you'll find this of some benefit. All right, so the first thing they ask you to do is to disconnect these from the loader arm. You can see I've got an absorbent pad there, and then going down, I've got an absorbent pad down here because you're taking the quick connectors off. And now we're going to slide it through the protective sleeve. So let's do that now. I'm going to go down to the bottom. I'm going to go from the top to the bottom, just simply because the quick couplers are rather large, and I think it's going to be a little tough to get them through. There's one out and there's two out. So you're not going to need these hoses. Put them somewhere. Maybe you'll need to replace a connector at some point. Let's go on to the next step. Okay, now what they've had us do is to install the valve. And this is the direction in which you install the valve, with the solenoids facing the back of the tractor. Okay, let's move on. Okay, what they want you to do then is to zip tie the hose covers coming all the way down and zip tie it there. So now we'll cut those off. Cut this one off down here. Okay. So next they want you to mount this bracket up on your loader frame. This is where your grapple or whatever you're using is going to plug in. And it has a hose clamp. And now we're going to route these hoses something like this and be going into the diverter valve. So let's continue. So on the back of the diverter valve, and this is what I love about Artillian, they just make it idiot proof. You've got A1, A2, B1, and B2. And they're labeled, they're stamped right into the diverter block. So if we look at the lines coming up, I've got them just loosely zip tied at this point. What you see right on here is the label A1. So obviously that's going to go into A1. And the other one is going to go into B2. So again, kind of idiot proof. So let's get that done now. All right, let me backtrack a little bit. You can see I slid this from being in the center down to the left. The reason for that is you need as much hose as you can get. Okay, so the next thing is they give you two shorter hoses. And on one end it's labeled to dump, the other is curl. And on my tractor, the dump is the top line. So I'm starting there. By the way, put these on the hard lines first, because once you get them mounted to the block, it can be very difficult to bend the hoses. So again, going to the block, and I'm going to A1 and B1. Dump and curl. So let's get that done. All right, so what I have left to do is I'm going to zip tie all these hoses up to here, zip tie the protectors on, and if you've got a John Deere, appears that the black, the top hose is your curl, and the one underneath the yellow is your dump. So I've got it going back. You can see the diverter block is all hooked up. I've checked for leaks, and again, this is all going to get zip tied, and we're all set here. So we're about to start the electrical, and I think I'm going to save that for a part 2, because I'm not sure how I'm going to do this yet. Let me get it zip tied and I'll bring you back. All right, so again, and I'm going to clip these off as I go so you'll see exactly where I tied them. Got one there. And actually, I'm going to tighten this one. Did not tighten that one yet. And one here. And then up to the hose protector. And excuse the angle, back side of the protector. Oops, wrong way. Cut that a little closer, going to get cut. And finally, back down to the lower end. All right, so we're all secure. I'm going to put the side back on the tractor. All right, so that's it for today. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll have part 2, which will be getting the diverter wired up shortly. Thanks for joining us. Really, really appreciate it. Really appreciate your support, your thumbs up, and those of you who have subscribed as well. God bless you all, and we'll see you next time on Tractors in Life.